Welcome to the Dead Unicorn, the tabletop role-playing game club. My name is Tarek, and today we are playing Outlaws of Alkenstar. Woo! I want to introduce you to our players, Logan, Sasha, Crystal, Victor, and Corey. Before we start, I'd like to thank our Patreons who are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Thank you for keeping the
Oh,
lights on.
I have a new
And
patron. I gotta put them in the thing
put
on the
them in
scroll.
there.
I'll do that right now.
And with that done, let's go ahead and begin. I'll go ahead and let's say this time, let's start with Crystal. If you want to introduce your character and tell us a little about them, and then choose the next person to go after you.
Hello, I'm Crystal. I play Azura Crofter. She is a fox person, a kitsune, and a gunsmith who has a little bit of background in alchemy. She's after Constable Lovelace, Angelique Lovelace, who
Shield Marshal.
ah, yes, that.
Yeah,
Who
he's one of them.
falsely accused her of crimes. So
Against nature.
the Azura is out to clear her name and bring her down a peg or two. So next up, let's say Logan.
I'll be playing Benjamin Carmichael, the barber, a gentleman first and foremost, and a sharpshooter part-time. He's got a bone to pick with the financier Ambrose Mugland, as well as the Shield Marshal, of course, since they tanked his gun running business that he was running on the side. That went faster than I thought it would. I'm going to go ahead and pass it to Malcolm, Victor.
Right, everyone, I'm playing Malcolm Embers. He was a personal jailbreaker for Mr. Mugland before he was promptly betrayed and sold out. He is now being chased by the one known as Angelique Lovelace, and he very much seeks to give them some payback. How about we go over to Sasha?
Hi, I'm playing the Morrigan. She is a bit of a empath and a harrow sorcerer. She likes the finer things in life and has recently had that taken away from her by one Angelique Lovelace, who has apparently Morrigan has stepped on the toes of, and in return she's accused her of treason. So that's nice. Now there's a warrant out for her arrest, and you know how the rest goes. So she's got a bone to pick with her, and very much intends to take her all the way down. Did Corey have a chance to go yet?
Not yet.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, then I'll pass it off to Corey.
Why, thank you kindly.
Saving the best for last.
Oh my gosh, the sound is actually coming from the map.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
I don't know if you're hearing that. It's not, well, I thought it was coming from the actual like playlist of sounds that I have, but I was like, there's nothing playing here. The map itself has a
Interesting.
background noise.
Yes, it does. You can add sound to maps, and when your character is in that certain area of that map, those sounds will play only for your character that is in that area. It's really cool.
I like that.
But I'm playing Father a preacher, a singer who sings the praises of Bry. And he is with these ne'er-do-well outlaws. Well, he'd be with them anyways if he could give them the light of Bry into their lives. But unfortunately, Mugland has framed him for whatever. It doesn't matter. The thing is that the fellow priests of Bry, they're not they like to sit in their workshops and work all day, and I want to bring the light of Bry to the people, which would bring them out of their workshops and actually have to proselytize. So they were happy that Muglin decided that I was an enemy, and now I'm on the run. I've been excommunicated, but just because the Church of Bry has kicked me out doesn't mean that I have kicked Bry out of my heart. And I will continue my quest in her name. Amen. Now let's rob this bank. Let's rob this bank.
Amen.
All right, Brahman.
Ramen.
Ramen. That's our prayer.
Okay, let's go ahead and just to give a recap, everybody broke into the staff entrance of the bank, made their way through this first initial room where they saw a gold
Clockwork.
tank broker, like guarding the entryway. Convinced them that they were workers who were late, trying to come to work. And as it went out of the main room to deal with the hooligans at the front of the building, as it was warned, another one of the gold tank brokers recognized that they were not supposed to be there and started setting off another alarm.
They have
is
two
where we're going to
alarms?
start initiative. What's that?
They have 2 alarms?
Well, it is now having its own alarm. So this one started alarming when Sasha convinced it that you were
I
here
convinced
on
it
purpose.
that I didn't convince it of what we were here for. I convinced it that it was supposed to go to the front.
Exactly. So it started to leave. It started to alarm and go to the front to try to deal with whatever was going on in the front. And as soon as y'all came out, this one started its alarm because it sees people who are intruders into the bank.
Right. All right. That makes
And
more
that's where
sense.
we're starting.
In other words, I made a really good decision, and then I promptly proceeded to make another really bad one. So, kind of cancels itself out. Net neutral.
just
Par for the
a
course.
Just a little. Okay. So this broker is going to start moving away as it still thinks that it is needing to go to the front.
Remember, we can't all see what you can see there, Tarek.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you want to know what each individual character can see, you can click on each one of us and
I know.
it'll just show us. Okay.
I'm aware. So it turns and starts to walk away to the front.
Heavy stompies. Away.
And that's the end of its turn. This broker.
You might want to unpause the game
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
and then
forward?
start the round.
Already did.
Okay.
This is when we start hollering that this
I'm
is
going
a
to
stick
pop out. I'm going to pop out the encounter tracker so everybody out there in
Let's stay there.
internet land can see whose turn it is at any time. If you hold control and click any one of the tabs on the upper right, you can pull out, make it its own pop-out window. If you want to keep your initiative tracker at the same time, you can see the chat window. That's what you want to do. Ooh, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Is that a question marks?
It showed you a bunch of question marks.
Oh, a javelin just
Oh,
flew by Azura's
Public
head.
roll. Yeah. So a javelin shoots by right by your head as you dodge out of the way, and it sticks itself into the wall with a thung. It will then move forward. And attempt to grab you.
No touchy. Spray it in
it
the
will
face
do
with a spray
that
bottle and just say no touchy.
This way.
I'm sure that will work. It always works.
It misses.
Can you turn off private rolls there, Hoss? I'd like to see what the number is.
They are public. They're set to public.
I can see it. It says 13. The other one says 12.
Oh,
Yeah, the die itself has only question marks, but in the
Yeah,
chat
but you
it
can
says
actually
what the
see
number
it.
came up as.
why does your die have only question marks on it?
Because that way we can't see their to hit modifiers, which is probably a good thing because we
Yeah,
shouldn't
you're
know
not
that.
supposed
That's
to
not
know all
our
the details of what
business.
their attacks do, what the modifiers are. All of that's hidden.
That's not our business.
All you get to see is the type of attack
Got
and
it.
then the actual results.
Okay,
Don't you worry.
sounds good.
Head.
Don't you worry about a thing. And that is it. I think. Okay. And that's it for this guy. Next up, you hear the voice of like a feminine voice coming out from this direction, going, "Oh shit!" And then some like desk stuff and like office supplies falling over and some jingling.
And that was from where?
From over on this side of the building.
Okay, kind of rightish.
Okay.
Ass!
Father, you are up.
Fucking hell! Okay. Can I move through Azura?
I'm sure you can. I'll let you.
I can move 25 feet. So 1, 2, 3. Why am I not? Where's my movement? Why am I not? Huh. Weird. I'm not. Usually I get a little like thing that follows me, a little line that tells me. So I'm gonna move through Azura.
Is that a setting maybe that I have to do?
No, it just should automatically happen, and it's supposed to tell me how far I went as I'm moving. Anyways, that's if I can just move through Azura, that's 10 feet.
It's difficult terrain going through your allies, so it's going to be counting as double your movement.
Okay, so that's 15
fair.
feet, and then I'll move over here, which makes that 20 feet or 25 feet,
What's
which
wrong
is
with
my movement.
Computer?
That is your full move. You used one action on moving.
Right. And what do I see? What are my new... Okay, I don't care about that, but I do care about getting over there. So I'm going to move again, and I don't care if this guy here gets an attack of opportunity or whatever he wants to do to me. That'll kill his reaction anyways. And once I move that through him, all of my teammates can then move through him because that'll be his like only reaction.
That is true. That is a true statement you just made.
True facts.
And it will.
Does Pathfinder
Take
2e
an
have
attack
a
of
5-foot
opportunity.
step rule anymore, or is it just
Yes,
movement?
there is a 5-foot step rule.
Is it still?
It is still an action.
Okay, and remind me what a 5-foot step does.
It will let you move without triggering an attack of opportunity,
Okay.
effectively. But only
But normally
5 foot,
you can still
only a
move
5-foot
and
step.
take an action.
1,
Yes.
2,
Give me 1 second. I got to figure out how to do this
3.
attack of opportunity. Okay, I guess I just click it.
I've been
Yeah,
trying
so
to
just a
open up
strike.
the rule
Okay.
book,
Here's
but
the strike
it's not
again.
responding.
Corey's character. Strike attempt.
All right, got me.
That hits.
Yep.
Hey.
Because I honestly don't know what these little symbols next to the actions mean.
You
I
and
think
me
it's
both.
how many actions they take,
Well-
but I don't know how to read them necessarily either. We'll figure it out together.
So 8 points of damage.
Right. You take 8 points of damage.
Did you target
Oh.
me?
Why did it do it to the broker?
Uh-oh.
That's
Oh.
not right.
Did
Yeah,
you
you have
target
to
his-
target.
I did. I targeted your character.
Did you break her?
I targeted your character, but it didn't apply the damage to you. It applied it to the broker.
I'll go down to 9 points of hit points. There we go.
Cool.
I'll tell you what those symbols mean in a second. Okay. So I moved another.
You took 2 movement actions.
I
so
took
far.
2 movement actions. What can I do here? Let me see.
There is a
Um,
door here, and there is a vault door here. And you also see, obviously, a bunch of teller stands with people who are cowering inside of them.
that's okay. Um, I'm just not close enough yet. I'll move in front of this door. But it takes an action to open that door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I open it from here? Can I just lean over and open it? Or do I have to be
You can lean over and attempt to open it.
Sure, I'll
Let's
lean over
allow-
and attempt
Okay.
to open it and see if it's locked or not.
You jiggle the handle and realize that it is a locked door.
That's
has it.
cool. I'll yell back that
Oh, you also see on the wall, right in front of it, says Manager Urkham Dresh.
yes.
Before you yell anything, just remember that
Manager's
everyone in the
office.
bank can hear whatever we say out loud.
It's like okay, I'll kind of
Is that a gunshot? Is that in the game?
Door, I think.
I kind of yell back, I need the key to the manager's door. And that will be my turn, I guess. Crystal, those symbols
Yeah.
basically mean 1 diamond means it takes 1 action. 2 diamonds, 2 actions, and 3 diamonds, 3 actions.
Do we get 3 actions per turn?
You do.
Yes.
You get 3
Yes.
actions per turn.
But the more you take, the harder it becomes to do the thing.
Actually,
Well, the more of the same
Well, I
action.
know if you just want to keep attacking, it gets more difficult.
yes. Your first attack always goes at the first difficulty, no matter if it's your first action or your third action.
And then you take your map, which is your multi-action penalty.
Map.
It's your turn, Crystal.
Sure is. Okay, let's see. I'm assuming it would take some kind of action for me to pull out a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I believe it's an object interaction. Double check.
No,
yeah, I don't know what that means in
No,
the
everything
context
is
of this game.
just an action. There's action.
Everything is just an action. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you, I thought you got a
Whatever
free
action.
action for it.
Did you not read the book?
The drawing.
There are free actions.
There are, but it's not.
Yeah, I thought that drawing ready. No,
It's an action.
There's just so many things on this list of different actions.
I guess interact would be the action, and because you're using your hands to just grab something or do something, so it would cost an action to pull out your weapon.
Okie dokie. Well, I guess I will pull out my trigger brand and use it as a melee weapon to strike this
Okay.
clockwork in front of me.
It's an interact action. Draw a weapon.
Interact. Yep, it looks like that is a single action.
Mhm.
And
And then if you want to whack them, use the trigger
whack
brand with
him-
the sword.
Oh,
in front
okay,
of it.
there
That's
we
the melee.
go.
And target the character by, I think double right clicking should do it for you on the creature you want to attack. So like this guy, you just double right click him. Yep, there you go.
I'm actually not sure on this. Like, I'm not sure what to click for a melee attack
So
on here.
it's the strike with +6 on it
First,
Okay.
you want to target the
Uh-huh.
the guy.
She has.
Okay, and then you go to, yeah, you go up there and you're using your trigger brand.
Uh-huh.
Strike at +8 or +6. Which
8
one?
plus 8 is her ranged attack.
Okay.
Plus 6 is her melee.
So strike at +6.
Yeah, I really wish that it said what was what on this.
It does.
Character
If you
sheet.
see the little sword right next to it, it says melee usage on that second row.
Yeah,
the
but
first
there's
row, it's
also a
ranged.
picture of a bow and arrow on the right.
Because it's piercing damage. You hover over them. If you just hover over those the little arrow and the axe, it'll show you. You can do piercing or or slashing, and right now you have it set to piercing damage. So you definitely hit, and then click the little damage button on the box.
And I'm guessing I do nothing.
You do 6 points of damage.
Now I'm gonna move out of my companion's way. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. And if I move out of his way, oh no, he already took his reaction.
That is very true.
We are
3,
getting the
4,
doubling
5.
effect.
There we go.
We are getting a doubling effect. I can
From
hear
who?
myself. I'm not sure from who. But we are hearing ourselves.
Yeah, it just started maybe a minute ago.
It's from Tarek.
I'll call out to the people behind me. Y'all watch out for this clockwork just outside the doorway.
I know now Tarek is furiously scrambling to find out what's wrong.
I am. I think I just fixed it.
I think you did.
Nope.
No, just a little. You still hear it a little.
It's better.
It's yeah.
It's always Tarek.
He just bought a new setup to fix this problem too. It's
What, really?
yeah.
Got my Alaska bookmark. It's not a bookmark, it's a sticker, but it makes a good bookmark. Be right back, y'all.
Whoa, that. I can hear it really clearly now. Whatever you did.
You can hear what?
The echo.
The echo.
Yep.
It's almost like a noise gate turned off on its own or something.
So weird.
How about that?
How about it? Nope. Can't hear myself now.
It's very, very subtle, but it's.
Can you hear
not enough
Sasha?
to step up.
Hello?
Yep.
She's
You
quiet.
coming through all right?
Sasha's
Yeah,
quiet.
we can hear. I can hear Sasha just fine.
I mean, can you still hear me okay, though? Even if I'm quieter?
Yeah.
Not great? Okay.
Okay, then hopefully that works. I just changed the EQ balance.
Right on.
Okay, next up is Malcolm.
All right. So, I can't see what's happening on this side of the room, so I'm gonna stride in. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay, that's 15 feet.
Yep. You see this guy right here? Whoa. See this dude here? He is standing there, kind of spinning toward where Azura had left. Straight ahead of you is another one. right here, and
Mhm.
what looks to be some dude in the
Some
bank.
dude.
Okay.
Just
So
a
he
guy.
moved 1, 2, 3,
You can get
15
more
feet.
information if you want to waste an action or spend an action. If
Waste.
you want to spend an action
Do we
investigating
wanna...
them.
If you want to waste your action investigating.
Yeah,
Go
if you want
for
to
it,
get
loser.
information like a stupid head, I guess.
I mean, it's Malcolm.
The best
He hit
information
things.
is how
That's what
quickly
we
can
do.
we kill them, and the best way to find
All
out
right.
is to do it.
I mean, we all know this group is shoot first, ask questions later,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Okay. And the first order of business, as soon as he sees this goon, is that he's gonna hit him with that axe.
Let me ask you a question.
Start your axing.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help
Does a
it.
20 hit?
Did you not target?
He did.
I did.
You did, yeah. So you can see it hits.
Oh, damage, I guess. I
says
clicked on it.
hit.
Yeah, it does say result hit by plus. Well, I don't know if you can actually see it. What all you see, but
Can't.
It probably doesn't say. Nah.
Well. Ooh, that is 9 damage.
okay, go ahead and click the or I'll click the damage button.
Okay.
Oh,
You just
oh.
damaged him.
It did it to you instead of the creature. Let me
I
try
don't
this.
know.
There you go.
It says 7 damage, not 9. Oh, because it's
Gold
got some
Tank
resistance.
Broker takes 7 damage.
I guess it has resistances.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
It is made
And
of
for my
metal.
last action, I will raise my shield.
Okay, raise the shield. Click the raise button. Perfect. All
I
right.
did.
Sorry about that.
Next up, you
There's
hear
not a second
the
copy,
shrill
is it?
wailing of what you can
Oh,
only
no.
describe as a foppish
GM4, whatever that means.
investor. As can you see it? Yeah, you see one of these guys.
Is he booking it?
Yeah, actually, you don't see him, but you hear footfalls. Is there a way to get that? Is it O? Okay. Well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25?
That
25.
sounded like a running and then door shutting behind.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And for shield marshals outside.
Like, we ain't here for y'all. You can leave.
Is that what you say?
Yeah.
One of the guys, the next guy, you hear go, y'all care if I take some of these pens?
Nah.
You hear a bunch of like the clattering of like office supplies again, and you see another guy run across the way.
Me with Chipotle fork.
I mean, that's between you and the Lord.
Takes off.
Good for him, honestly. Good
Last
Yeah.
guy,
him.
last guy pushes
He's
the
tearing
broker.
the pins off the chains on the desk.
You know how funny? I'm sorry, I gotta say something. You know how funny it would be if he like running outside with the pens and bumps into the shield marshals, and he has such a guilty look, and he's like, "I don't have anything. I don't have anything." That they totally stopped it. Like,
So Father Malcolm, and the Morgan can see a guy over here.
Wait, hold on.
He shoves the gold broker, the gold tank broker, the clockwork that had been going to the front, and goes, "You moron! They're over there!" And he shoves the thing and then starts running. Protect us and our money. Okay. And that's his turn. The Morgan.
I have a quick question.
You see that this thing is slowly starting to turn around.
Okay, I have a quick question. What was the name of the bank manager again? I can't remember.
Erkam
Dresh.
And were they supposed to be male, female,
A
Female
female,
dwarf.
female, and
and we heard a female voice screeching, "Oh shit!" earlier, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
female dwarf. Is what you were
Is
expecting.
it a free action for me to ask like a quick question?
To like speak?
Yeah,
I'll give you a free action to speak, but short statement.
I got like 3 words. Is Dresh there? Like anyone see Dresh?
I'll allow anyone to respond with like 7 words.
Behind this door, it's locked. I need a key.
That was more than 7 words, but
I'm sorry.
So the answer is no.
Behind this
no
door,
one sees Dresh. Okay.
It's locked. Yes, behind this door, it's locked. There
Okay,
you go.
Then in that case, what's on this table? Is there anything on this table?
There's just some like old dishes from someone's breakfast, you see. But if you want to look around the room, you can use an action to give me a check.
Could I just? Oh, okay, sure. What kind of check is that?
Most likely it would be perception.
How do that? How?
Click on your
do
perception
that?
skill. It's on the left side of your character sheet.
Okay, there we go.
Make sure that it's a public roll.
Okay. There's no people hiding in this room, are there? Tiny little people.
You'd have to
tiny
give me a
little drawers?
perception check if you
Well,
wanted
if
to break
there
their...
are, I have a bonus to it.
Okay, well.
So do I need to apply said bonus?
No, I'll consider it when
Okay.
you roll it.
Oh, that was almost really good.
Okay. I was just checking to see if I could break down the door.
I don't think we need to. Even without a key, we have
So I
people
don't see
with
the elves hiding in the
Um,
doors.
You notice that
Well,
one
what
of
are those
these
here, then?
panels,
Yeah, what are these anyways?
these are like cabinets, and one of the cabinet drawers, like is hanging outward, and you can see what looks like something strange hanging out.
I'm gonna
Of
go
it.
over there.
Okay.
I need objects to fling first of all.
You open it up.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see how I can share this with you.
I figure we were told that anything we find in here to keep is extra for us, and someone has to look through as we go. And I am the least combat
Okay.
efficient person, so
You find a bunch of stuff in here. I will let
Until
you
we
collect
find
it
Dresh.
all, but if you're going to collect it all, I
It'll be
need
my
to.
action.
Yeah, it'll be the rest of your actions to collect it.
Okay. Can I see what it is I'm collecting, or am I too busy shoving things?
You're
into my
basically
bag?
just
Okay.
shoving stuff into your bag, but I'll put it onto your character
And
sheet.
to be clear, into my bag.
I'm filling my
not
pockets.
putting anything into that lady's bag because I'm pretty sure that anything we put in her bag, we're not going to be able to take out.
That's very true.
It's like somebody's leftover lunch.
Why would you trust thieves to not steal from you?
Give me 1 second while I drag these things over to your thing. If you're looking at your equipment, you'll be able to see that I'm adding stuff in there.
Oh, okay. And if that's the end of my turn, should I end my turn?
Yeah, go ahead and end your turn.
Really though, bag of holding, excellent plan for robbing a bank that has literal gold.
Did it end my turn? I can't tell. Did it end or no?
Did not.
What about
There
now?
we go. Oh, it just moved. Cool.
Okay,
Because gold
Benjamin,
is
you're up.
heavy.
I assume there's some sort of cover rules. I couldn't
There
just
is.
fire at this guy right away without a penalty. I'd say this guy. I don't know if you can see my cursor at all.
Give me 1 second.
If you click and hold, you can make a cool thing happen.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah,
If you do this,
that.
Ah, there we
including
go.
that guy. Okay, so if you double right click him, you'll target him, and I think cover should automatically be given to them.
Okay. Do I get to see how beneficial or otherwise that is before I make the attack, or is
It depends on the level of
find
cover.
out after?
It will increase their AC basically.
Okay.
And when you make the check, I will tell you if it applied their AC bonus or not. If they didn't, I'll apply it for you and tell you if you hit.
Okay. Um, if that's the case, then I think I'm going to use my first action to stride. 1, 2, and then clear out to the left. There's 15.
When you come out the door, you see that there is another one here. Just to give you a heads up.
Got it. Um. hmm. Yeah, because I can't shoot next to that guy. So, just gonna step out there, and I'm going to fire my rifle.
Okay, go ahead and hit your rifle.
So I have him targeted. Now I just have to click the strike button.
The shoot button, yeah.
Got it. Benjamin raises this long gun and announces, "Cover your ears, friends." In a like kind of like the whisper shouting, like we're still trying to be sneaky.
Mhm.
Stage whisper.
And, yeah. Oh, that ain't great.
Okay, the shot goes wide, plinking off of a wall here and then ricocheting out into this teller's desk. The teller that's sitting there looks like they just shit themselves.
Some kind of sharpshooter. Will then take an action to reload. Since I stopped, am I out of movement, or can I continue moving with that same?
You can continue finishing out your movement.
Okay, so there's 20, 25. And that is all my actions. And there's the end turn button. Julio.
Okay. Back up to this broker, who is going to go 5, 10, 15, 25.
Hit that. I was hoping there was more wall over there.
They are going to strike you.
Well, we didn't know secretly all of these brokers are trained in
Okay.
Taekwondo.
You are now grabbed and restrained. Let me roll damage. I think that many.
Yeah, it's called reactive strike.
All right.
Okay.
It will then. You can make me a fortitude. Actually, what's your fortitude DC?
Where would I see that?
Saves D6 or 6 plus 6 for yours. So I'm assuming that's a 16. So it's going to make a athletics check. The crazy thing that is that the sound they have for this this bar, this like this map is people speaking Spanish. I can't unhear it. Okay. Okay, so it grabs onto you and you are able to kind of like wriggle free. Initially, it is going to try to fist you again.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, not fisting.
Oh, that was almost a nat 20.
Without those fancy tattoos.
Okay.
It's a critical miss.
And that is the end of it. That is a critical miss.
Whatever that means.
He fisted himself.
Oh, God.
In
my
terms of critical
ass!
misses, there's technically like critical tables. What happens when you like critically hit or critically miss? I don't know whether I really want to use those tables.
Let's just look it up in the book. We got books.
What do you guys think? Do you want to have critical failures, like silly critical failures, affect you and the enemies both?
A
Or do you
critical
want critical
failure.
failures to just be...
I've never.
It's in the
Failure.
rules.
Never.
It is in the rules.
Critical failures.
Yeah.
Being anything more than failures.
A worst
unless-
failure, a critical failure by rolling 10 or lower than your DC. Page
10 or
401.
lower than the DC, not just rolling a natural one.
No, lower
No.
than 10 of the DC.
Yeah, it's always in grades of 10. 10 above or 10 below. 10 above means that you critical your action, whatever it is, and 10 below means that you critical fail.
401. I'm looking it up. So we can do it correctly. Degrees of success.
I'm trying to find where the heck my reload thing is.
You have a reload of 1, so it takes 1 action to reload your gun.
Yeah, but like there's different kinds of reloading that different
but it depends on your
classes
gun,
have.
and your gun shows you the value by like looking. If you look at your
No,
gun,
it's not the value of how long it takes. There's like a special action for reloading that has a certain effect. And
Oh, you have an action that does like a special reload?
yeah, I think all the gunslingers have a special reload action. I just can't remember what exactly mine is, and I have no idea where to find it now.
Cover fire. You have a class feat called cover fire, and you have your way of the slinger's reload, touch and go.
Okay.
You can
Okay,
step toward an enemy,
touch
which is
and
the
go.
5-foot step. You can interact to change your weapon between melee and range modes, and you then interact to reload.
And
So as part of
where
one
do I
action-
find that on the character sheet so I can
It's
look
under
it up?
feats. It's under feats, and I guess
Under
I can try to drag
feats.
this over to your touch and go. Actually, if you
There
go
it
under
is.
actions, you can see there's a touch and go. You scroll
Touch
down all the
and
way.
go.
There's a 1 action touch and go. If you click on it, you can see what it actually does. So you get to basically do a 5-foot step, a interact if you wanted to change your weapon between melee or ranged, and then also reload as all as 1 action instead of having 3 different actions to take that.
Yep.
Okay. Unless an action has a critical failure part of that action, it can't critically fail. So some actions do have critical fail states, other actions don't have critical fail states.
This one doesn't.
And
So-
attack actions usually don't have critical. They have critical success rates, but not critical fail rates.
So that is the end of that turn. This one is going to try to whack
Somebody.
this one's going to try to whack Malcolm.
Whack 'em!
Whack him out.
No, don't hit me.
Not me, not the face.
Wow,
Hit
he rolled
by 3.
perfectly.
Ooh.
He hit.
looks like a hit.
He
Okay.
rolled exactly what he needed. Oh my.
He rolled a little more than he needed.
It says
Oh wait,
hit
that's
by
for,
+3.
Benjamin. My bad.
So you're going to take
Luckily, it's only got a
7 points of
D4.
damage. And then it's going to try to grapple you.
Grapple?
Is this supposed to be targeting me, or is this supposed to be targeting?
No, it's
Malcolm.
targeting Malcolm.
Malcolm.
That's why Malcolm took the damage.
Oh, I'm dumb. Don't listen to me. I just can't read.
Okay. I think that beats your... No, it doesn't. Okay. So it fails to hold on. So it grabs you with both of it like slaps you in the face and then grabs you by the shoulders, and you're able to like forcibly wriggle your way away. It will then attempt to smack you again.
Wow.
What is that?
Okay,
Oh my
and
god.
it will definitely hit.
That's another
It will do critical
slap.
damage against you as it critical...
On my end, it's still saying that it's targeting me.
That's weird. I have
Yeah.
it targeting...
It is saying that it's targeting Benjamin Carmichael.
It does
the
say
barber.
target
Don't
Benjamin Carmichael on
It
this
still,
time.
it still will critically hit.
Oh my
And
god.
His AC is different, right?
I'm gonna have to retreat and heal somebody.
Oh no, it won't. It actually won't critically damage him.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why the ACs are.
So we'll roll it this way. It does hit though. And Doc, you will be taking.
Did the other one,
6
the
points of
other
damage.
attack?
Yeah, both hit.
Malcolm just took the 6 points of damage.
It was supposed to be targeting Malcolm.
It's
Okay.
targeting Mac.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I don't
for
know
some
why
reason
not
it's saying
showing up as
target
him having
Benjamin
targeted Malcolm because
Carmichael,
I
and
have it targeting
then
Malcolm.
Malcolm takes the damage. Yeah.
Oh, it's because it has it targeting both of them. That's why. I have to untarget Benjamin and then.
You can target more than one person?
I can apparently. I don't know why. It's weird.
I guess for.
I'll take that off though. Okay, so it attacks you again. Let me roll its attempt to grapple you one more time. And it does. It grapples you.
Wow, these things get
And
lots of
this time,
actions.
After the second slap, it grabs you and it holds on tight.
You see, when he was
Yeah,
saying that it
that's
was a deadly
4
encounter,
actions.
I'm not kidding.
Its grapple is
Unless-
actually part of its.
No,
strength.
Yeah,
it's
I
not-
was
it's
gonna
not
say
just
unless the
deadly
grapple
encounter.
is
It's the
part
fact
of
that
something
it's rolling
else.
above 17. It's not just that it's deadly; it's that it's rolling really well.
Yeah, it's just rolling really well,
It's-
to be honest. Okay, that is the end of its turn. It has you kind of firmly in its grasp.
Firmly grasp it.
Mhm.
You are suffering from the restrained condition. I will.
This first round has been pretty terrible for us, guys. Let's reload from the beginning.
You wanna just save?
Yeah,
Reload.
reload from the last save. Sounds good.
No worries. So you are
scum
considered to
save it.
have off guard, and
Whatever that
immobilized.
means.
You can attempt to escape on your turn, or try to force open its hands to try to get rid of being grabbed.
Okay.
So you're a little easier to hit. You can't move, and you can still try to attack. But if you want to get out of its grasp, you're gonna have to do a force open check or an escape check. Those are 2 different actions that are on your character sheet. All right, that's the end of its turn. You hear from inside of here, "Oh, you just try to get in here, honey. I got something ready for you."
Shotgun in there.
And Corey. you're
All
up.
right. Well,
What? There you go.
I can't open this door. The person with the key has decided to stay hidden in the back room, and the other person. Good thing we have like.
Talking
Azura
about?
has
I
the
don't
key,
have
bud.
the key.
Oh,
Azura
Azura
has
has
the
the key.
I even said
Yeah.
that. Like.
Okay,
the
cool,
game-
excellent. I'll let Azura go forward. I'm gonna have to heal Malcolm.
You gonna hold action, or you're gonna go over
There
and
is
heal?
no hold action. I have to ready an action. That takes
Ready.
everything. So it's just not useful. So I have to go back, and I have to heal Malcolm, cause Malcolm just took a whole bunch of damage. I do believe. Am I right?
Pretty good
Yes,
deal.
he got smacked.
Yeah, he got slapped
1,
twice hard.
2,
You
3.
can delay a turn.
Does that make you act at the end of initiative, or does it delay a specific?
The rest
action?
of your turn does not happen yet. Instead, you're removed from the initiative order. You can return to the initiative order as a free action triggered by the end of other creature's turn.
Doesn't
This
matter.
permanently changes your initiative to the new position.
Permanently
Right.
changed. Interesting.
Right. So I'm gonna go heal Malcolm because he needs healing. He won't last another round. That's not. He's. Am I right? I think I'm right.
I think you're right, hon.
It depends. Maybe Malcolm has a different impression.
I'm gonna come back here.
Malcolm's like, no, I'm a hard-ass bastard. I won't die.
It literally says that on my name tag. Hard ass bastard.
And then I'm gonna take 2 actions to cast my first heal
Yeah. His ass is always
on
hard.
Malcolm. How do I target him? I'm gonna target Malcolm. All right. Heal versus living. Yeah, if I'm healing a living creature.
By the way, while you're figuring out how to roll all these dice, anybody who has craft or knowledge engineering can tell most clockworks are outfitted to only do like non-lethal damage with their hands and like weapons and stuff. They're all like outfitted.
Kind of
that
makes
way.
sense.
However, the damage done to who all got hurt, Father and Malcolm and Ben and the barber, all
don't
seem
think
to be
he actually
bleeding
got
as they
hit.
have been actually hit. Like the damage being done seems to be very intentionally lethal.
8
Hmm.
plus 8.
And that also doesn't
And obviously, the
surprise
people who
me.
have been hit will also realize that, ouchie, my face hurts really bad, or my arm hurts really bad. But you might not have realized, like, you might just think that's how all of these guys work, but that's not actually true. To apply healing,
Whoops.
yeah.
Undo.
Hold on, yeah. You have to click on the person and then apply healing. So
I
there you go.
did click. Okay, got it. Oh, you did it for me. Okay. Well, thank you,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you kindly.
Not a problem.
Malcolm, I hope that helps.
What game
I
masters are
think
for.
he's back to full health.
Did you use that as a 2-action or a 3-action? You did that as a 2-action. So you concentrate.
I know
I'm
exactly what
down
I'm
1
doing.
HP.
Yes.
I'm fine. He looks
So you-
good.
All right,
he
and
looks
that
good in
will
the sense
be
that
my
he looks like
turn.
he's pissed.
His cheeks aren't red anymore.
Good on you.
Time to go.
All right. That should put me in front of the door, yeah?
The door's technically right here,
Ah,
but
okay.
you're close enough.
I'm close enough.
You
can
actually
interact
have
with the
movement.
door
You
from
could
the
get-
side and try to like not be spotted once the door opens.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
That's a good idea, considering she says she's ready for you. So I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I
sure she's
figured.
gonna
Yeah. She's
the first
she's
person she-
ready for something.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine she's like behind the desk with a shotgun, for example. So I'm gonna set my gun down on the ground, pull out my lockpicks, and
You have the key.
I mean-
you try to find you have a set of keys.
oh right,
There are
it's a
4 keys?
set of keys.
There are 4 keys
Let's
that were
see.
given to you.
I'm
You
gonna
need to
open
identify
up.
what key you need to use here and then use it.
Yeah, I'm gonna open up my Word document here. Let's see, V for vault, S for side entrance, and then we have HW and BTS.
Try
Well,
one, then try another. If it doesn't work.
There's 2 possible keys that can open this up, and honestly, neither of these codes mean anything to me. So I'm gonna try the BTS key.
Okay. You use another action to draw a key and start trying to unlock the door. You slide the key in, and it doesn't fit all the way. It struggles to try to give me the lock.
Well, looks like that's the wrong one. So I will switch over and try HW.
Okay. You slide that key into the lock. It again kind of catches about halfway in, and you're unable to unlock the door.
Well, shit.
The fact that you did that in the southern accent got me.
There is another option.
There is another option. The S key opened the side entrance. I just figured that the V was for the vault.
The S key stands for shoot.
We don't have a vault key.
Yes,
That's why we need.
Do.
That's why we need her.
It takes
No, you
2
have-
keys
Oh, it
to
takes
open
2
the
keys.
vault.
Right. Got it. Okay. You know what? You just have lockpicks. Use those.
I do, I know.
I think that's the better option here. Just
And
use the
that's
lockpick.
initially what I was gonna do, but I think I'm out of actions
Yeah, you're out
now.
of actions. Yeah. No,
You
no,
are
that's
out of
good.
actions.
Trying the keys first was good because it would have saved. But I don't think
But
any of
now
those
you
keys
now-
open the
snatch
door.
the keys from her and try the next one.
Now you know that there are 2 keys that you haven't identified that are to something else in this building.
I'll go there.
I don't want y'all to forget that. That you've learned something from this action. May not have been what you wanted, but
Of course.
okay. Next up, Malcolm.
So after getting smacked, and getting healed, he looks up at this thing again, and he looks rightly pissed off, even through the bandana and the bowler hat that he covers like half his fucking face. He's gonna rage really quick,
Okay.
and
Roarg.
Rarg, Lagurg,
Lagarg.
Lagurg. Okay. And his axe starts to pick up flames as he's gonna swing at this guy really quick. Let's see, let me target him.
Intimidating.
I think he is targeted, so
Your raise a shield has expired, by the way.
yeah. Ooh, miss. But what if I try again?
We have hero points.
You can hero point this. You do have.
Oh,
everybody has
right,
2
that's a
right now. I'm just
thing.
gonna remind everybody.
Oh,
But you have to describe
leave the
how
hero
you're
point.
being
Oh.
heroic.
Yeah, that's for re-rolling and whatnot.
What's your heroic action? If you're going to spend one, you have to describe what you're going to do with it and how it impacts this roll.
so as he's about to smack this guy and it's about to deflect, the flames that are on the edge of the axe, it starts to increase until it goes red hot. And essentially, he is going to try to slash at this thing like he was melting butter with a
Okay.
knife.
Go ahead and hit the hero point so that you use it.
Eh. Oh,
Oh.
it gave me 1 extra. I don't know how to take it down.
You have to
There
right
we go.
click. Sorry.
Oh,
I took it off for you. And then go ahead and
Okay.
swing again with the initial strike value. Don't go to the next map.
Okay.
That's
Oh my
worse.
god, bro. This is crazy.
Okay.
Alright, so
Um,
it's a miss.
The attack sweeps through as the creature instead dodges out of the way as it identifies that there is a very hot attack coming in for its face, and just
Mhm.
narrowly dodges out of the way.
Okay. And we're gonna try it again. But with a penalty this time. Not one. Man.
Okay, you critically missed this one. You slam your axe directly into the wall behind him as it dodges out, like ducks and dodges out of the way, but you're able to wrench it back out of the wall, leaving a little singe mark in the
I can only use
like,
hero points once a turn, yeah.
what? Yeah, I don't know actually. I think you might be able to use all your. I think you can go Nova, and just use them all.
Okay.
Let me just double check.
I guess we're doing it again. I can't believe I found the dice bot that hates me more than ever. And which dice? Okay. So this
It
time
doesn't say that you can only spend one once per turn, so it looks like.
I can go no.
All right, but you still have to describe your
What's that
heroic
about a
deed.
kangaroo?
So this time, as he notices that this thing is like dodging away, he's gonna try to like, he's gonna kick it in the crotch. A very low wards kind of fighting style, where
Unarmed
you don't get
attack.
hit about honor.
I'll let I'll
Clockwork?
let it slide. It's going to be affected a little differently by that, but go ahead and roll it.
Differently from a
Uh,
human.
Yes. Robot doesn't have nads.
Not that it won't hurt it, Just it won't hurt it the
Hey.
same way.
Oh, that's
You
not an
bonk
unarmed
it.
strike.
Go
That's a
ahead and roll
battle
damage.
axe.
All right, I hit it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
This is fucking.
Okay.
I'll
It
take
takes
4 bludgeoning and 4
it takes
fire.
the damage. It's gonna take 6 total points of damage, and it crumples to the floor with like steaming heat coming off of it.
Hey, Victor, don't
Right,
say your
you have
character
one
is
action
kicking
left.
it
What would you
and
like
then
to do
hit
with
it with a battle axe, okay?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
You said you kicked it in the balls and instead you hit your battle axe.
Well, no, hold on, Corey. He can't switch his action with the hero point, so he's doing that to open up the opportunity to hit him.
Oh,
With
okay,
that.
okay.
So what?
Yes.
To describe what Malcolm does, he swings wildly first. The thing, the clockwork kind of dodging out of the way, and then the second attack is coming in, and it looks like the creature's going to dodge him again, but he kicks the creature in the crotch, and that jingles it a bit more to keep stun it for a moment.
It like
to make sure
I
that
would
it
say
can't dodge,
it
and
trips
the
it
axe
up
buries itself into its
because
side.
his leg is between its legs.
Exactly. It picks it up for a second, so it
Sounds
can't
good to
move
me.
as efficiently out of the way to dodge him. And that's the end of. No, actually, you have one action left. What would you like to do with your last action?
I guess. Actually, do I have another action? Because I rage and then I hit twice. No, I wouldn't.
Oh,
have
you
another
raged.
action.
I forgot about the rage. Yeah, actually, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Go ahead and click end turn.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's what the fire thingy is for.
How
That
do I
little
click
icon.
enter? Or is it?
It's on the. If you go back over to the encounters
I see.
menu with the initiative list, you can click it. Okay.
Oh, and
yeah.
it
You
does
hear
fire
a bunch of people
damage.
screaming out
Okay.
front.
It says
Um,
rage plus 4 fire.
Cool.
How do I take off like the expired ray shield?
It should already have taken off.
Or
The
Okay.
icon's
It
still
already
there.
expired for you.
Not sure what you
Alright.
mean by expired.
You're good.
Why would raising your
action
shield
expired.
expire?
Okay. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. You hear the like howls of the customers kind of exploding out of this place, running down the street. You still hear people screaming. I will also say that one of the alarms that was being raised by the broker that's now dead, slowly starts to like wind down in a really like robotic-y way, like. The Morgan, you're up.
Sounds like a damn cat.
You still hear another alarm going off. You still hear the alarms. Kind
Yeah,
of
outside in the
blaring, but-
front.
Yeah, outside in the front, inside, right next to y'all over here with this guy.
Yeah, wasn't
and
that one heading out?
It was, but then it got turned around and sees that y'all have weapons out, so it's now coming back to attack.
Yeah.
Y'all knew that its
Fine.
programming was very simple. If it sees something with weapons, it goes and tries to neutralize.
Yeah.
Okay, Morgan.
Okay, I found the shiny thing in here. I emptied out that drawer. Question. Like there are 4 more drawers here. Could I just empty
With
the
your
contents
perception,
out?
you notice that there's not really much else in any of these
Nothing
drawers.
worth it. Okay.
No. From your previous perception check, you can kind of tell.
I can't.
Oh, by the way, the teller that was right in front of Corey's character at this desk, when Father gets into this area, they jump through the teller curtain and to the other side.
Don't
Terrified.
I say?
For
Don't hurt yourself.
for some of my spells, if they don't specify that I need to see a creature, do I actually need to see a creature? If
What-
it's like a saving throw
What
spell.
spell
for
are
them?
you looking at?
Well, that depends on if I can see them or not. Ill Omen. Just targets one creature. Doesn't say anything about having to see them, and it's a saving throw spell. I don't know how it works in Pathfinder, but
We will find out together. I think targeting always requires sight, but I gotta verify that.
would that mean that in darkness you just wouldn't be able to have a fight at all because targeting requires sight?
Not 100%
Because that doesn't
sure.
seem right. Because none of my spells say anything about needing to see.
So without seeing, you take penalties. So hidden, observed,
But it's a
seek,
saving throw. I'm not
undetected.
rolling
Yeah,
anything.
but then that would mean that you would have to be able to see them to target them, or sense them in some way to target them.
Are they within 15 feet of me? Is there a
This guy?
construct within 15 feet of me? Because then I could sense it with my imprecise sense.
No.
Targeting can be difficult or impossible if your chosen creature is undetected by you.
Yeah, but undetected is like
You're not.
hidden.
It's not undetected.
I know we're in a fight. I know they're here. Okay, I can barely see it from over here, so I think at this point it should be good.
You should be
enough,
able to
right?
see it. Yeah, you can cast a spell at it now.
I think we need to come back to this later because this seems incorrect maybe, but we have to look it up later.
I just read the census thing. So census is what gives you the ability to identify creatures. Identifying a creature is required in order to target it. If you have a penalty to that because you cannot perceive it properly, then you get a penalty attached to your attack or your actions. But if they are observed by you, then there is no penalty to your like action.
I did.
Okay. Wait 1 second. I think I have to click him and do this. That's the correct roll for them. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Joking.
Okay, it is unaffected.
Great. Okay. Yeah, this is why I was digging around for shiny things. Anyways. Can I move again potentially? Is that
You
possible?
moved. Is that your full 25?
I have 30.
Of 30. Okay. So yeah, you moved and you took a 2-action spell casting.
And moving is an action.
Moving is an action itself.
Then I guess I'm done.
Okay. Benjamin.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take a step action to get away from this robot, and then I'm going to stride 5, 10, 15. Is there a penalty for shooting through the squares of my teammates?
I don't think there is.
Well, let's
Tell
call
us
it
to duck and roll,
20
roll
just
dodge.
in case. And I'll move there. Yep, double right click. There we go. I'm picking this up.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot it since I reloaded last time.
So actually, yes, there is. Definitively, if the line of your attack passes through other creatures but no objects, it counts as lesser cover.
Okay, so with
If
the
it crosses
current
through an
angle,
object, it
does that
counts as
count
full.
as lesser cover because it kind of clips this square?
No,
It
because
doesn't highlight it.
this square itself doesn't count because it's a dead creature, and I think your line can go just out of it.
Coolio. Um, let's get it. I think I'm targeted right.
Yeah, it doesn't
That's
actually
a
pass
nice
through
roll.
her token.
That's big.
That's a critical hit.
That's
Wow,
gonna be
crit
like
damage!
12.
Woo!
So go ahead and click on the critical.
Yep.
I think that means they have an armor class of 16, and Victor, Malcolm missed that guy by 1 point.
Oh, I think he dead.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
that
so
is a lot
good.
What the
of damage.
fuck?
I mean, I am using a
You-
sniper rifle.
Yeah, it has
Your
the deadly
bullet,
trait. If
because
you do a
it's fatal,
critical
it's
hit, it
fatal
does
12.
amazing damage.
Fatal 12 does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So the base damage of the weapon is actually not that
It's
impressive,
an 8.
but because it has fatal, guns have fatal on criticals, they do a lot of damage.
Yep.
A lot of extra damage.
Oh yeah.
But it does also have kickback.
Okay, so it
that just
does
means
an
I have to have a
extra
certain strength requirement, and I meet
D12
that.
if you get a crit. Is that what's up?
Yeah. So the weapon is normally a D8, but if I crit, it ups it to a D12, and I still get the second dice at the D12 level.
Okay.
And you have enough strength to wield this effectively, right?
Yep. It requires 13, and I have 14.
It requires a 14.
Requires 14. Okay, then I meet it right there.
Yeah, you just have enough. Okay, cool.
So I made sure of that.
That's the way to
so
do it, yeah.
You line up a shot, fire, and it blows the little torch out of its head and falls back, and then the creature falls forward. It also has its alarm noise slow to a stop, but for some reason you're still hearing alarms going on.
Father, I thought you said we couldn't put that fire out.
Oh, it's still fire. It's still on fire. The torch is just behind it now.
Oh, it just popped out of the head.
It's out of it, yeah. Can't power it if it's not in it.
People have
All right.
all southern accents. It is contagious.
Yeah. Southern
That
accents
is,
is all.
Oh, yep, my turn's already ended. Cool. That was all 3 actions.
Okay. You hear from inside the room, how goddamn long is it gonna take y'all to get down here?
Don't worry, we're coming.
Father?
Okay, I move over here. I target Azura, and I cast a spell.
A spell.
You get guidance, which gives you +1 on your next check. So if you use your lockpicks, you'll get a +1 on that lockpick challenge.
You done? Anything else?
There's something else I want to do. I'll cast some basic healing on myself. I took a little bit of damage, and I don't know what that lady's gonna do. She might shoot me, and I only got 9 hit points left. So I'll hit a cast. I'll do a regular heal. We'll roll it. Oh my goodness.
What'd you do?
Heal myself. I healed myself for 2 points of damage.
Yay!
And then that will end my turn.
Do you have spell slots?
I do. I have spell slots for regular spells. I have spell slots for healing spells. And I have focus spell slots for other spells.
Oh god, that's way messier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it is quite a mess. Really. I mean, they need to consolidate this all together. But no. No, I got all sorts of spells, doing all sorts of things. It's very confusing. But
I was just hoping that, like, oh, you only healed yourself for 2. I hope that was a cantrip.
no, it's a full-fledged spell slot. Go ahead, it's your turn.
All right, I'm pulling out my thieves' tools. Expect that's an action.
In order to pull out your thieves' tools, it's an action. In order to pick the lock, you'll need to get in front of the door.
Oh, you're off to the side.
Ah.
Easy
5-foot
enough
step,
to reach over
which is
and put
free.
No, it's not. Any movement cost actions. 5-foot steps are what you use to get out of range of a bad guy without triggering a reactive attack. 5-foot steps are still movement.
Oh, well, in that case, I do believe pick a lock is, that's a double action, so I can't do that this turn. It's right here. It's right here. Takes 2 actions. Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Right now, if you want, there's nobody actively impeding y'all until y'all open this door. We can pause initiative and let y'all do what you want to do for a moment, and use the same initiative, or I can re-roll initiative if need be. Once you do something that will trigger a new moment of initiative.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Scurry on over there.
Would you say my rage ends then, DM?
So I'm still gonna let things go kind of turn by turn for a second, but Azura, if you want to pick the lock, we can do that. I'm just gonna, before you roll the dice, I'm gonna go and ask what everybody else is gonna do during that time frame, and then we'll go from there. So Malcolm, what are you doing?
Am I still raging, even though all the enemies that I can perceive are dead?
You're enraged.
Okay, so where was the siren I heard? Was around here, right?
You can give me a perception check to actually identify where the noises are coming from.
Okay. To be honest, I thought they were gonna take a lot more hits than I thought they were. In perception. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. I forgot it's right here.
It
You
sounds
can
like
do,
it's coming
Crystal,
from all over the place.
Is
You're
pick
not
your
sure.
weapon back up.
Can't really pinpoint where the alarms are coming from because
I
the sound is
could,
bouncing
yeah,
all over
but
the
it's
whole-
gonna take
this whole
2
room.
hands to pick the lock anyway.
At least then pick it up and reholster it.
You do notice that the teller stands all have little lock boxes
I
next to them.
Don't see that that's any more
And
beneficial
that's
than
all I
having
can
it
tell you
on the
at this
floor
point
by
for
my
that-
feet.
That perception.
Well, it's in the other it's in the other spot. It's not in the spot you're in.
So since I don't
Right
perceive
there?
any more enemies,
Yeah, you kind of left
I
it
think
over
that
there,
means
Crystal.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Right there.
Okay.
just saying.
Can you say again, Victor? What were you
okay,
saying?
since I don't perceive any enemies currently, I think that means the rage is over. Because, I don't know where they are.
But yeah, I don't suppose it really matters since we're not in initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go up to your rage so I can see what it actually does.
Yeah, I don't stop raging until either
But I will
there are
make
no enemies
sure
I
that the
perceive,
gun
which I
is
don't
in
perceive
my
anymore,
hand before I try
until I
to
feel
open the
unconscious,
door.
or until a minute has
Since-
passed.
I'm sure that's gonna be the trigger for anything that happens in
But
the
you
future.
perceive more enemies, right? We know there's an enemy behind the door. You just don't perceive her with vision. You perceive her with hearing. You've heard her speak.
Yeah.
You know she's there.
Yeah, you are still perceiving enemies, so it'll last for a minute. What you want to do right now, though, is my question. Is there anything else you want to do in this moment, or do you want to just hold for now?
Bash open one of those lock boxes, homie. We're here to rob
Alright.
this.
He's gonna approach this thing, and he will try
Person
to...
standing there screams and jumps over the counter.
Guy with
Okay.
an axe.
He's gonna cut into this desk to open the lockbox. I guess that's what I will do. I take a stride action Um. Anyways, do I make an attack? Do I have to roll anything in particular?
Give me a second.
Okay.
Oops, sorry. You can remove that. I didn't cast that.
Say again. So like, okay. What are you talking about, Corey?
Okay.
I
so
put something in the
here's-
chat. I didn't mean to. You can just Tarek can erase that if he wants.
On what
I
chat?
did that by mistake.
Put something into the chat on accident. Let's go.
The second heal.
Yeah. Thank you.
There's also somebody I need to ban on your on Twitch. Okay. You can give me an attack check, yeah.
Okay. So just roll
Or
normal.
thievery. If you have thieves tools, you can pull out a pair of thieves tools to do stuff.
Yeah, but when I'm raiding, I can't.
Okay,
Like,
then
if you want me to
you're gonna do
raid.
an attack check. Give me a moment before you do that, before it resolves, because it's gonna resolve kind of at the same time. Benjamin, what are you doing?
Well, I was intending to walk up to the locked door and blow the doorknob off.
This locked door?
Yes.
This one
Oh,
right
did
here?
you pick up that thing where you can shoot locks off?
Yes, I have the blast lock ability.
I love that ability. It's a great
So
ability.
it'd be a reload, a stride, and blast lock. It's a one action pick the lock.
Love that.
Okay. You can go ahead and walk over to the door if you would like and do
Now,
that.
what I'm worried about
that
is
the
if
manager's
I pop the lock
door?
off. So pop the lock off doesn't mean open the door, right? It's not going to open and get my friend shot.
It will blow the lock off, and at that point the door will swing open on its own.
Yeah, because usually the handle's kind of
Yeah.
from...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
in the
You can anticipate that it will
doorknob.
probably blow the door open.
Or at the very
Okay.
least, there's nothing holding it closed, so if you move
Yeah,
forward,
exactly.
it's just open.
If that's what you're gonna do, you and Crystal work out who's gonna be standing in front of the door when
Yeah.
that happens, and I'm gonna ask Sasha, what are you doing on your turn?
So I can do it from right here. It's 10 feet.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but I'm right in front of the door.
So, perhaps you should not be there.
Perhaps. Perhaps you
Benjamin
should
will step
say
up
something.
and say, "Look alive, pretty lady. That door's coming down."
You're gonna do detect magic?
Yes.
Okay.
He is
You
aiming
sense
this
that
rifle at the door.
Does anyone have anything strange keistered? Now is
actually, give me 1 second.
Actually, it is.
I don't
the
put anything
keister
in
that's
my
magical.
bottom that doesn't belong there.
if it's magical, as long as it has a flared base, it's fine.
It doesn't have to be magical as long as it's got a
but
flared
I'll only
base.
tell if it's magical. I don't have X-ray vision yet. And
What's
then none
with
of
that
you are
face,
safe.
Corey?
I'll know all your dirty secrets.
Anal beads of many tricks.
Oh gosh, that's where I store my beads of fireball.
Each one does something different.
So the torch that was back here, you sense is magical.
A torch, like a torch on the wall? What do you
No,
think?
the torch
From
that
the
flew out
head of the clockwork.
the clockwork's head. There is something else magical inside of this clockwork,
Surprise!
and that's pretty much it. You actually, yeah, I think that's it.
But no magic on the vault door, no magic on the manager's door, no magic, like this lady in here isn't holding a magic gun that I register the presence of, or a magic item, nothing like that I should be aware of. It is a 30-foot emanation.
Not that you are aware of.
Okay, check. Then
30
that's,
feet.
I think that would be my whole action. But I'll move the rest of the way over here.
Okay.
Okay.
So as now we're gonna get to the point where Corey, you'll get one more action if
Okay.
you want to heal yourself or somebody else before y'all bust that door down. Now is the
I
time.
am still missing almost half my hit points.
I cast.
Victor, you can give me your
Okay.
attack check too.
Oh,
I
I guess
cast-
I have one more question
Alright.
too. Can I sense her on the other side of the door? Is she within 15 feet of me?
No.
Okay, cool. That's all. Or yeah, 15 feet.
Okay, you
Does
smash the
14
thing.
hit the die?
Looks like the die for damage, and you bash open one of the tiller boxes. Corey, you're doing guidance on who?
Thank you. Yes, I cast guidance on the barber.
He already cast guidance on me as well.
Well, no, your guidance goes away because it's a concentrate spell. So I'm done concentrating on you, and since the barber is gonna blow the lock off, it's gonna be on him. Unless are you? I don't know what's happening anymore.
The
So
barber has made his intentions clear.
Yes,
It's up
the
to you
barber
to
has
not
made
stand
his
in front of our
intentions
door.
clear. Can I do something now?
Yeah, you can do whatever you would like. It's now up to you and the barber for what is going to happen there.
I will put away my thieves' tools, pick up my gun, and switch it into shooting mode, and scooch on over and say, "It's all yours, sugar."
Well, if you want to move over here, then he doesn't have to spend an action to move around you either.
you don't have to shoot through you.
Yeah,
I
he's gonna
mean,
have to
he
shoot you.
can just, like, go around, but whatever. We're not in initiative, so we don't really have to worry about exactly
We're
who
in
does what
initiative
when.
because
Door open. We are going to be in initiative again.
We will,
That's
yeah.
and Malcolm has rage turns, so
And it's going to be on
kind
his
of in
turn.
initiative.
Yeah. We're still kind of in initiative. Nothing really changed.
Yeah.
We're,
Okay.
we're literally still in initiative.
Okay, we don't need to keep legislating this. You move over, Benjamin. You're going to take a shot.
Yep, it'll be a weapon attack.
Go ahead and shoot the
an
lock.
attack roll against the DC required to pick the lock.
Mm-hmm.
And there it is. Come on. Ooh, I'm gonna hero point that.
Woo!
You're definitely going to walk to.
See, raises this rifle and pulls the trigger and realizes that he hadn't actually pulled the hammer back.
Oh, right, yeah,
And
because
he
that used to
takes
be a
a deep
thing.
breath. He's not necessarily used to the panic of a close quarters gunfight like this. It might have been at one point, but not anymore.
Right, because you're a sniper now.
Yeah, definitely. Takes a deep breath, pulls the hammer back, and attempts a second time.
Okay.
Oh,
Woo!
There we go.
Natural 1, natural 20.
Okay. You barely make the DC. So you shoot and bling, the lock pops off, the handle pops off the door, and it swings open.
All right. And then are we back into turn order, or do I still have my two other
I'm going
actions?
to re-roll initiative,
All right.
and cool. First up,
Did you reroll everyone's initiatives? Because mine didn't change.
everybody's
Yeah.
initiative re-roll. Oh, I
I
think
don't think you
so.
rerolled everyone's
It
initiatives.
should have.
Mine
Just
changed.
rerolled Dresh. Mine didn't change.
Mine didn't change.
Mine changed.
mine has not changed
Highly
either.
improbable that I rolled the same thing 2 times in a row.
Yeah, none
And-
of them are
Actually,
initiative.
it only re-rolled Father.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I rerolled everybody.
I don't know why it
I
didn't
thought
re-roll
I
for
was at a
everybody.
different position.
Okay, go ahead and re-roll your initiatives.
Oh, my bad.
We will start at the top of the round with Azura. Door blows open and you are standing right there.
Okay. I'm standing right there. Shoot. Sorry guys, don't mean to hold it up. I just wasn't expecting for our initiative to change and me to be right there. You know what? I'm just gonna scooch up next to the doorway, peek my head around, and see what I can see around that corner.
What you see is an empty room. You can kind of put yourself in front.
Yeah,
of
I
the
was gonna
door.
say, can I scoot over there and
Yeah.
look in?
That's what you see. Though you don't see Urkham, you see a pistol pointed right over the top of the desk.
A crystal.
A pistol.
Oh, a pistol. Yeah, that
Just
makes
a pistol
sense.
perched up on top of the desk.
Okay, so I scooch up, peek around the corner.
I'll say that's one action to just kind of like get down there, look over.
I'm gonna try to shoot the pistol slash the hand that is holding the pistol.
Okay.
She's gonna have cover, basically.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna have cover.
Yeah. Woo! Okay, hero point time.
Okay.
Wait, it gave me an extra hero point instead of taking one off.
You have to
Right
right
click.
click.
Right click. There we go.
You should only have one. You only get one at the beginning of. I don't know.
No, we have two. Y'all had two. I
Okay.
said every 3 games, every 3 sessions is gonna count as one game session. That's when they'll reset.
Ah, yes, yes.
What I said last game.
All right. I have to describe what I'm doing that's heroic, and this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's such a dumb rule.
Are you ricocheting the bullet? You're doing the bullet bending
I'm
from.
gonna curve the bullet.
Wanted.
That's
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Because I'm shooting around a corner, I have to curve the bullet by swinging my gun.
Okay, go ahead and reroll.
Perfectly reasonable.
Comedically bend the barrel of my weapon.
Oh, that probably doesn't hit anything. That's a really bad die roll, too.
17.
Okay, your shot goes wide and shoots the glass of water that you had on her table, shattering it and sending water all over the place. And she goes, shit, 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 shit.
Go. You better put that gun down now, or we're gonna come in for you.
Okay, that's 2 actions. You still have one more if you'd like to take one.
May I make that a,
You want to do like an intimidation check?
intimidation roll?
You can give me an intimidation roll.
You go to the skills, or maybe it is not under
She's
actions.
a coward.
Intimidation.
There's an
Where the
action
fuck
you can
is
take.
that?
Demoralize.
Proficiencies?
If you use
Oh,
demoralize, the action-
demoralize. That's what they call it.
Target becomes frightened 1.
Bang. Kitchen. I love you, kitchen gun.
Okay. So she does, in fact, become frightened one.
For 1 round.
And I am not fully aware of what exactly that does.
It just increases the DCs of all our checks by 1. So it makes it harder for her to do things. Because she is frightened. You can click on the frightened one thing. And it'll pop up a little box.
No, in the chat box. In the chat. In the chat.
In the chat.
Frightened one. Well, I guess it does. It just brings up a pop-up menu that tells you what it is. It doesn't actually apply it.
No, it won't apply it, but it will show you what
says
it does.
You take a status penalty equal to this value on all your checks and DCs.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's all I can do. So next.
Yep. Next up is Benjamin.
All right. Going to stride action. Well, first action reload, second action stride. 5, 10.
Okay, wait right there.
I'm gonna die.
I'm in danger.
Ooh! Look at that!
A bullet
I think that
fires
swipes your
out.
hair.
And it literally goes right through the top of your hair as the shot was perfectly lined up. As for a second, you see the little dwarf woman pop her head up and fire, and then go back down.
Alrighty. I kind of want to just put a round through the desk. Can I try to target her? Yeah.
Go ahead and target her if you can. Just right click her and then click target or double right click her, and you can shoot.
She's got to reload now.
She's got cover though.
Come on.
So that will miss. Your bullet gets pegged into the desk.
Alrighty. So I moved 5, 10. I have 15 more feet. So I'm going to 5, 10 there and get out of the doorway. And that's turn.
Okay. Go ahead and end your turn.
Yep.
Malcolm, you're up.
All right.
There is you see a smattering of coins inside the teller box.
All right. He will very angrily take the coins, and
That'll be an action.
Take the coins.
okay, and I don't really know how far she is, but I'm thinking 35 feet. That's a lot. Maybe I do sudden charge and try to venture in. Not sure how wide the room is, because that is 20, 30.
That's 35 technically,
I mean,
because you're
35,
moving.
yeah.
You will
40.
have heard that the gun fired.
Yeah, so he is going to sudden charge then. And he's gonna be I don't know how to like you make it okay. I think that's still how it works. Yes. So I strike twice. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I believe that would be 40 feet total.
That's 40 feet total.
9, 10.
That's 50.
Okay. And with a very snarly, open the vault. Yeah. And that's gonna end his turn. Did it pick up? Oh, God, I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention.
Father you're up.
All right. Here I go, everybody. Watch me do this without firing a single shot. Won't fail miserably. Only Bra knows. Only Bra
Without
can say.
firing a single shot, you mean you who don't have a ranged weapon?
I don't have a gun, so I can't fire that single shot, but I'll win anyways. I'll move over here, and then I'll come on. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing, and then I'll move on diagonal, and I know she's there,
Diagonalite.
right? I can see
You
her
know she's
pistol.
there.
I don't need to actually target her to do Elysian Whimsy. So I think I can cast this with.
Overwhelm the target with an unexpected, unpredictable desire.
So there's no cover. There's no cover from Bri. You can't hide from my goddess. So I will be casting that spell. The will save is DC 17.
Okay, give me 1 second.
The target is compelled to loudly sing a song.
Okay.
Why did it turn her?
Why does it say it's success when it's actually a failure? She said it's 12.
It says failure cross out success
If you hover over it, it says
by -5.
I don't understand what's going on here. You tell me what just happened, or don't, and say you don't know and it fails. Go.
Or it succeeds.
Maybe it's not that she succeeded, but that the spell succeeded.
Yeah, maybe the
Okay. She succeeds, and you become demoralized.
She probably has some sort of feature.
Oh
that-
no,
Oh,
Father is
no, I'm
demoralized.
You'll be
Demoralized.
demoralized frightened 1.
Frightened one.
Yeah. Demoralized
Demoralized is-
applies frightened 1.
Oh, by the way, that roll should be at -1 for her, right? Will save.
It,
Yeah.
it should be. It
Okay.
still triggers this way.
Fails for by -6 and
I don't know how to apply I
A
can't.
condition? I'm not sure either.
I'm not applying a condition, so I'm supposed
I
to.
mean, next time you have to roll something, it'll be -1.
If you right-click your token, there's an icon that has a person with a big, it says assign status effect. It's a person with a Super Saiyan aura. And if you click that, a whole bunch of stuff should have popped up, but nothing popped up from. Maybe it's because I'm
frightened.
Oh, I got it.
I see it.
I got it.
yes, there it is.
I don't see frightened though.
I do. It's down in the middle-ish. It's the middle row on the left. Frightened.
Oh, I see it.
Middle row
fatigue.
on the
Got
left
it.
side.
I got it for you, and I'll put it on for you.
frightened. Oh, I can put that on myself too. Look at that. Boom. I did it. Frightened 1.
Got it.
I got it myself, guys. Well then,
Okay.
I will just move back and forget anything ever happened. Guess what?
Okay.
Y'all didn't see
and-
that.
End of your turn, the Morrigan.
I mean, Moore is a lover, not a fighter, so she's not walking into
Is
that
she a lover?
You can find out later. Tune in next time.
Oh, is that a promise?
Tune in next time for.
Who knows? Depends on if you have anything magical keistered or not.
Like I said, I don't keister
And if you are
anything.
into the possibility. All right. People are getting shot at. So there's not an action for this. So I guess I should ask: is there actually any way I can convince? Oh, did I just move myself accidentally? I didn't mean to do that.
Ow.
Is there a way that I could convince her that this is not a fight that she wants to take? Because there's not an official action that says that I can do that. But like, could I? Could I persuade or intimidate her into that? Or like perform into that? Like,
So there
Sure.
is an action you can take. It's called coerce, I think.
because I don't see that action. If that's an action that exists, it's not on my list. I've been looking at them.
Demoralize, which I just did.
Perform. Oh, I should probably be looking at your sheet, not Father Earth's sheet. Actions. Create diversion. Dismiss. Encouraging words. Escape feint. Grapple. Perform.
Influence 187.
You could try a lie check, or
Influence.
coerce. Coerce is on the other page, on exploration, but you need to spend at least a minute in conversation talking to the
So I
person to
can't
convince
do that
them.
then.
It's
Sounds
it's
about
not something you
right.
can do in the short
But
span
what
of
was
an
the one
action.
that I could? It was what was it called?
Lie.
Lie.
Lie is an action at the bottom of your page. It's a free action to lie to somebody.
I mean, like, you could always just tell her, we destroyed all your guards.
So
That's the truth.
in the GM core,
Don't
It,
lie to
it
her. Say
kind
we'll
of
shoot her.
is, in that we destroyed the two that were still in here.
Yeah. Corey, what were you saying?
in the GM core, there is a section for like social encounters called influence. Unfortunately, it's for like just a social
Yeah.
encounter. It has influence points. There are influence actions.
Yeah, we're not doing
It's
that right
not
this
doing
way.
that. Yeah, we're not doing that. So I
We
don't
are
think
not
this is
in a
like
social encounter right now. We are definitely in a life-threatening encounter where she feels like
exactly.
her life.
So I'm not sure how we convince somebody during combat.
You'd have to either find a
Give
way
her
to
a
restrain her or give her a reason to like believe that y'all aren't about to try to kill her and rob her.
Well, we are trying to rob her.
Well, we're only trying to rob her, not kill her and rob her.
You like
She
what I-
messed up
Technically,
my
we're not
hair.
trying to rob her.
the persuasion check that if she like gives up without a fight, we will leave her be. Basically, I don't know. Can I? Is that what something I can do?
We'll even be kind enough to punch you in the face so it's clear
not
that you didn't
not
just
really,
give
not
up.
at this time.
Even though we know that she's cowardly and a show of force, which has already been attempted, would have probably dissuaded her because that's what we were told.
Yes, but she does not feel like this is a losing fight yet. If that makes sense.
Okay.
She's about
There
to.
are certain things that could trigger this to change.
We have to
but
bring
y'all
her
have not
down to
met her.
half hit points so she changes into her second and true form. And at that point, she'll be vulnerable to our social attacks.
This isn't even my true form!
Move into Azure Square as long as I don't end my turn there.
Yes.
Oh, Matches is the cuddliest boy.
Okay, I'm doing that.
Sorry, I was distracted by Cat. What are we doing?
I need our GM to.
We're currently
roll.
trying to threaten this lady to open the vault.
No.
I guess we'll find out.
Why does everything save against me today?
So she'll take the full initial damage, but no persistent damage, and the spell will end. So feel free to click on her, and I guess I'll roll the
All
damage.
1d4 of it.
Second.
It's 2d4.
Oh, it's 2d4? Yay. Roll damage. 2d4.
Oh, illusory pain.
Okay. And she will take the damage.
2d4 of mental damage.
5,
And 1d4 of mental damage.
Move back here.
Fingers crossed that she shoots Malcolm.
Okay.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Guess I moved and then I did a 2-action spell, so yeah.
Urkham Dresh pops up from behind the counter and says, "Oh, you fucked up today. Look, here's some change. Get the fuck out of here." And she throws
Throw some coins.
10 silver pieces at Benjamin's feet.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
right.
You're
Like,
going
good try,
to-
lady, but fuck off.
Okay, she rolled a 19 to faint you. What is your will save? What's your will bonus?
+4.
Okay, so you are fainted. +4, so 14. Okay, you will be considered off
Fainted?
guard, and she is going to shoot you in the face with her pistol.
In the face?
Don't appreciate
In the
that.
face?
In the face? How do we describe a lethal blow?
26 almost critically shoots you in the face. Actually, she does critically shoot you in the face because you're at -2 AC from being fainted.
Cool. So I probably die.
Die.
The change, you still get to keep the
I
change.
mean,
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
don't for lethal and stuff. Don't
Um,
characters still get roll death
so
saves?
you are
like
considered off guard. Yeah, they're still processing.
You're not,
You're not
gonna
just instant
die.
died.
You're gonna be unconscious though.
You are off guard right
Don't worry, I can heal you.
now. So you're gonna take a critical shot. With sneak attack.
Oh, of course. Oh my god.
So that does. Is there anything about my max HP negative? Because that does it.
What does that bring you to?
That would put me at -17 exactly.
And what's your max HP?
17.
Oh god, does that kill him?
Let me look at.
That
It's a good run.
might.
He said she shot him in the face.
I'm
When
curious
you're
how
reducing your
she's got a
HP,
bullet
you're-
in there.
Let me speak real quick. When you are reduced to 0 HP, move your initiative to directly before the creature or effect that reduce you to 0 HP and gain the dying 1 or dying 2 condition if the damage came from a critical hit or your critical failure on a save. A non-lethal effect makes you unconscious at 0 HP and does not give you the dying condition. So you are going to have the dying condition, just like in D&D. You're gaining a condition called Dying 2. I gotta find it though.
In Pathfinder
Dying.
2e, instant death is if you take damage equal to or greater than double your max HP.
Yeah, you are not taking equal to or double your max HP.
Very close.
Very close.
Okay, so that's the rule they have.
So she basically reloaded, stood up, threw some change at you, and then fired a shot at you immediately, causing you to take the critical hit and being off guard because she just threw a bunch of change, literally a handful of change at you. She then points her gun at Malcolm and goes, "You're next, sweetie," and then fires a shot toward him.
Okay.
So give yourself the dying condition by right-clicking your.
Already did.
Okay. Good.
Already did it. And the bullet goes wide. Bing! And then she will duck back down behind her table. And that's the end of her turn. Azura.
All right, I'm up next. So, I've already seen the layout of the room.
I know, right? The fact that they gave her that ability is so fucking. It's so fucking hilarious.
Disrespectful.
Like, have some change, you filthy animal. Pow.
That's
Yeah,
terrible.
the whole thing about like having to reload after every shot. It makes me have to think more than I'm used to about what I want to do, and I haven't been able to think about what I'm gonna do, really.
That's fair. I don't like to think either, honestly.
Yeah.
So you're valid for that.
You can use your action ability to move, reload, and fire. I think
Uh-huh.
move, change the orientation of your gun,
Oh,
and
it's
fire.
called touch and go. There we go.
Yeah, touch and go. And you can cover fire too. You can fire from cover
Uh-huh.
and give yourself a cover bonus. I don't know if you remember that. That's one of your
Oh,
gunslinger abilities.
no,
You can, like,
I
assign
think the
cover.
cover fire is where I give fire for my companions.
Provide cover
Oh yeah, there you go.
to them.
You must, yeah. So yeah, that's true. You can give a
So,
bonus,
yeah.
a cover bonus to your allies by attacking. But that's something that's actually really effective because you can
Yeah,
give yourself
yeah.
or your friends a lot of cover. So you have
Because
options.
at
You have a
first
lot.
I was like, oh, I should just like run in there, jump on top of the desk, and shoot her in the head. Except I can't do that because I have to take an action to reload. So
But you
yeah,
could potentially
I
reload
think
and
cover
hold your
fire
action
is
to
probably
shoot
going to
her.
be more effective. So my allies all have the chance to do something.
True.
You could also hold an action to shoot her when she pops up and reload and not move. Right? You can like do that. That's a thing you can do.
Yes, you can ready an action if you would like. But that takes 2 actions, so you wouldn't be reloading or you wouldn't be moving.
But she don't need to move. She can just reload and
Well,
stay
she did.
there.
She did need to move 5 feet, which is an
Oh,
action.
okay.
So I think you moving, reloading, and then doing a cover fire would probably be a pretty good move.
Yeah. I'm reading the specific rules on cover fire, and I think I have to pick a specific person to cover. That's what it looks like here. It says, make a firearm or crossbow strike. The target must decide before you roll your attack whether it will duck out of the way.
So basically, the target you're shooting at can either duck out of the way or stay standing up and take the full shot. Basically.
Okay.
It takes a penalty to its attack rolls if it chooses to duck. Yeah.
Or
If the target chooses
If it
not
ducks,
to duck, you
it gets a
gain
+2
bonus to your attack
circumstance
roll.
bonus to AC against my attack.
you could probably pick Malcolm because
Okay.
he's in the way next to cover.
Yeah, I think Malcolm's running in. I'll cover him.
This will apply to all of her attacks. It doesn't matter who she attacks. It's just you're choosing who you're
Who I'm
who's
shooting
gonna be
at.
the one you're suppressing.
The way it's written is so weird.
Yeah. So everybody who you choose a target like an enemy, that enemy has to duck or stay still. If they duck, their shots next round against any one of your allies take a penalty. If they stay standing, then you have an easier time hitting them and dealing damage to them.
Does she get like a reaction shot kind of thing if they use to stand? Or
No,
Cover
she is just
fire.
missing. Like, so think of it this way. I'm standing behind a desk, right? You're firing at me. You're choosing to fire at me. I can either duck behind the desk and get a bonus to my AC so that maybe that shot you just took won't hit me. Or I can stay standing up and you have an easier time hitting me, but I won't take a penalty to trying to shoot you or your friends the next turn, my next action. That's how it works. So you would target
Okay.
her, Dresh, and then she would determine whether she's going to duck out of the way to try to save her own hide or whether she's going to just stand there and take the shot.
All right. I'm moving further into the room with the rest of my movement. I'm going to
Okay.
use the cover fire action, and I will again target her with demoralize and say, I got you in my sights, hon.
Okay, cool. She's going to duck behind the table for sure. So she'll have a +4 to her AC, but you will still be able to make a shot against her. So go ahead and roll your attack. I will try to
Roll
find
my
the cover
attack with
The gun.
the
with your
gun
pistol.
right now. Okay.
Huh? Yeah, you'll get an attack. You get an attack.
Ugh.
Oh, there's not a cover.
Remember, did you have to reload this turn?
Okay. Yes, she reloaded and then used cover fire.
Okay, so you don't get to demoralize.
Okay, yeah.
You had to reload.
I have
Yeah.
to reload, which takes an action.
Okay.
I move
You
in,
missed
and I
hitting
do cover
her,
fire.
but all of her attacks next turn will be at a -2.
Benjamin's, or the barber's initiative is actually a 12 right now.
I will correct it.
Thank you.
In that case, I'm not taking the demoralize action. I'm just saying, hey, I see you.
Okay, perfect. Next turn is Malcolm.
Stride very casually, the usual. He's gonna sheath his shield because it's getting in the way.
Sheath
click
the
the
sheath.
shield.
Yep. And he's gonna grapple her.
Okay, give me your athletics check, I believe,
Yep.
and it's gonna be versus her fortitude save.
Let's see.
You're gonna
Athletics.
still have to roll athletics.
Very
Oh, yeah.
nice.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so you grab her. She is wriggling against your control, but you got her. You feel like you got her pretty solidly grasped.
Drop the gun.
So you have effectively grabbed her.
All right, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Father you are frightened 1, but at the end of this turn, you will have frightened 0.
All right, I'm walking on in, coming on over in front of the barber.
The barber.
And I'm going to do a 2-action heal to give him as many hit points as I can. This equipment, that's not my. So we'll hit cast.
I'll be right back.
Oops. Here we go.
Gotcha.
A little healing. 1d8 plus 8. 1d10. 1d10 plus 8 because I have a cool ability that increases my healing from d8s to d10s. Oh my god, look at that. And then I'll apply that healing. Nope, not to me. God damn it.
Yeah, you gotta click on the person you
I
want to heal.
did! I literally did.
All right, let me do it. I got it. Just don't do it anymore. I'll
Check
do it.
check the
Healed
stream.
for 17 damage.
Check the stream. I did do it.
Okay. You pop out the jaws of life, jump into this room, and give him a defibrillation all the way back to fucking full health.
You get rid of the dying trait,
That
but
is so
I got it.
wrong.
I'll
but
take
gain
care
the
of your dying
wounded trait.
You will gain the wounded trait. You no longer have.
He's not
off
dying,
guard.
he's just ouchy.
Pinned him to the damn wall is what
Not
happened.
dying, it's just being dramatic.
You will
And I
have
look-
the wounded.
I look at the silver on the ground and be like, "Oh, is that a donation to my church?"
You will be prone, and you will be off
Yeah, the whole reason why he's dying is because a silver coin whacked him right in the eye and he went, ah!
Okay.
I think it's the gunshot. I think it's the
That's
critically
Well,
hit
yes,
gunshot.
he later got hit by a gunshot, but the whole reason why it was able to
Morgan.
hit him is because he was already hit in the eye with a silver coin, which hurts a lot.
True.
Almost as much as a gunshot.
Almost so
Yeah,
close.
she is crouching behind the desk because she was trying to avoid getting shot in the face. But she is getting kind of dragged up, so she's not in full cover anymore. Because Malcolm grabbed her and is kind of like holding her steady.
Okay.
She is off guard, so she's getting a bonus to her AC from being in cover, but it's getting mitigated a bit because she is off guard, because she's being held. So she's a little easier to hit.
I guess I will try to. I'm gonna pick up that book on her table and I'm gonna throw it at her head.
Okay.
Telekinetically. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Go ahead and do it.
Where are
Just
you?
target her, double
Yeah,
right click
I
her and target her.
she's targeted.
Yeah. It is going to be bludgeoning.
Yeah.
It'd have to be.
I
Well,
have to-
you know what? Slashing,
have to.
paper cuts.
And then
Attack.
I get so many paper cuts.
I just can't roll.
She's at
Everything.
-2 AC, so that's a
You know what?
16 AC.
Be a
So you just-
hero.
The book flies by her as Malcolm is jostling her a bit too much.
Yay. Alright. Guess
You can always spend a hero point to re-roll that,
Mhm.
though. You just have to tell me how you want to do it.
with my luck, I'm just
I mean,
gonna spend
try
a
it.
hero point and I'm gonna fail again.
Everybody has spent hero points this game, and you're losing
Everybody
them
has
after-
failed on the
after
second
each
roll.
game.
That's just how it has happened.
Actually, after this
The
game,
entire
you're losing. This is the third game
You
session.
lose all of them? They don't
You
stay?
go back down to 1. So any other hero points, you're gonna lose the extra one that you have if you don't use it.
Spend your hero point, Sasha.
Ready to fail again.
Oh well.
It's my life.
Well,
That makes 4 rolls in a row that I have not been able to do anything. 4 turns.
Yeah.
4 attempts.
that's rough.
Oh god.
I'll tell you this much though: you're in a much better position right now than either Benjamin or Malcolm. Benjamin,
At least they're playing.
Hey,
you are
Ooh.
prone. I'm sorry.
I am prone.
I can't dictate dice. I'm sorry.
So action to stand up.
Wounded one.
You are
What
wounded
does
right
that
now.
do?
Just make sure that you're aware.
And that does.
Wounded.
So it's on your
basically.
in the upper right-hand corner. All of your conditions are marked, and you can hover over there, and you can see exactly what Wounded One does by clicking on.
This
that little-
actually doesn't say what Wounded One does.
It just
It says it
how I get
ends
it,
if
how I
someone
lose it.
successfully restores hit points to you using treat wounds, or you're restored to full HP and rest for 10 minutes.
Okay, I will give you. What wounded does? Wounded. Anytime you lose the dying condition, that's it. That's all it does. You're considered.
Okay,
wounded.
so
If
it
you
doesn't
lose the dying
actually
condition while
mean
wounded,
anything.
Increase the it just means that the next time you take the dying condition, it gets more. So it goes to dying 3 instead of dying 2, or dying
It's
2
more
instead of
severe.
dying 1.
Okay, whatever
It's just
that
getting worse
means.
and worse and worse.
Got it.
So it's like exhaustion.
Then I'm going to stay right where I am.
You're prone, by the way.
Yep.
On the
I'm gonna
ground.
Stay right there.
You can still shoot from the ground
I certainly can. I'm
It's
going
harder
to use
to
the.
hit other
through
people
the
while you're playing.
desk.
And you're considered off guard, so you take a
Whatever
penalty
that
to your
means.
AC.
Off guard.
It feels like shooting from prone should have benefits, not penalties.
I don't think so.
Even if you do not have objects behind to get behind, so while you are prone to if you get
You
prone
take a
to hunker
penalty to
down.
AC.
So, okay, while you're prone, you get the off guard condition, and you get like a penalty to your attack rolls. However, if you take an action while prone to take cover, you gain +4 to your AC, circumstance bonus against ranged attacks, but you do still remain off guard. So you can
Okay.
become harder to hit while
And
going
then
prone.
What does
Against
off
ranged
guard
attacks.
do?
Off guard
Off
says you
guard means
take
that
a
you have a
-2 to your
AC.
AC.
Okay.
Minus 6. There's no benefit from you for you.
Yeah. Huh.
It's weird.
Yeah, that is a little weird. Going to then, I guess, it's an action. Is it a full action to stand up, or is it a amount of movement to
I
stand
think
up?
it's
It's
a
one action
single
to stand up.
action.
It's the only movement action you can take. Is to crawl or stand. You can crawl though without standing up. You can take the crawl.
Can he crawl like 25 feet?
I assume that's just a 5-foot crawl.
I don't know. I'm
There's an
gonna
action
try
on your
to see what it says.
for crawl. I think I added them to you.
Ah.
Crawl. I do not have a crawl.
Why is it not letting me click this?
Okay, give me a second and I'll give you a crawl.
It keeps disappearing.
You can't actually click any of those buttons.
You know what? I'm just gonna stay down and use the covered reload action. I don't know how to project that into the chat because I clicked on it and just opened another menu or opened another description.
Covered reload, so you just gain cover and reload your gun.
Yeah, it's one action to take cover and reload.
Sounds good.
And then I will
Crawl.
fire
You move
again.
5 feet by crawling and continuing to stay prone. That's what crawl does.
Well, I will fire from where I'm
Matters
at and see what I can do.
Okay.
Right.
Is that the end of your
there.
turn?
I mean, I'm shooting.
Okay, shoot as well. If you target her,
Yep.
she
she's
had.
targeted.
I think I already put off guard on her. Did I? No.
There we go.
Give me 1 second to put off guard on her. And there you go.
All right. Oh, I do take a -2 from being prone on shots.
Yes, but she's also taking a -2 to her AC. Because she's
Okay.
off guard.
So you're even.
All right.
Oh, that probably doesn't
Going
work.
to spend
mean,
my
you
hero
don't
point since we're
die.
coming right to the clutch time.
Oh, you have a nice bonus though.
As he tries to right himself, take a deep breath, and kind of just, knowing the severity of the situation, is going to, I suppose, try to estimate where her torso would be behind that desk. It's hard to describe a heroic action of, I like to shoot again.
Right?
You're aiming so that you miss shooting Malcolm in the face. In case
Yeah.
That too. Oh, much better roll.
Okay, you hit.
And with all penalties and stuff applied, that's just hit, not crit, right?
That is just hit.
All right.
Crits are always 10. Whatever the AC is plus 10.
Got it. She definitely has more than 12. Cool.
And you just hit.
There we go.
Okay. Let me put damage on her. And there you go.
And that will end. That was action. Third action reload.
Okay. She is going to fiddle in her hand with her hands in the pocket and push some change up to Malcolm's face, like literally just drop change into his face.
Again.
You
Just
will
call
get
her Meowth.
6 silver coins falling from your face, and she will attempt to feint on you.
Okay.
Coins falling from
where's
your
she-
face.
Where's she pulling so many coins?
Come from your nose.
Oh my god.
She definitely feints you. And then she will take a shot right to your chest. Oh, but she rolls in that one. So she reaches up and pulls her gun to try to shoot you, and it goes wide. Like the kickback of the gun sends the bullet up right past your face, straight into the ceiling, and a bunch of debris from the roof slams down on her head. And she like grumbles in a low tone, like, "Ah, God damn it, let go of me!" She will attempt to make she'll reload her gun and attempt to make another shot.
It's harder for her to make another shot, right?
Wait, the deception check, the feint doesn't take an action?
No, the feint is all part of one action.
Wow,
All of those
excellent.
things are
For
part of
her,
one action.
yeah.
Cool.
Is any of this
It's called
affected?
silver shower shot. Silver shower shot. She's throwing coins
she
and
not
doing all
affected
that.
by
with one
me?
action.
Grabbing her and being next to her?
And does
She
any
take-
of this take an effect from my cover fire?
Yes, she is taking a -2 to the shot. So it
Okay.
is, instead of a 24, it is a 22.
Okay, so that's
Your
what,
AC is
yeah.
And doesn't she have penalty from it being her
15?
next shot as well?
The way this works is so
For those
weird.
applied?
Yes, that was applied.
Oh, it's
You can
not
see it
there.
says multi-attack penalty -5.
And are there penalties for
I
firing
didn't say it
guns
was
before you
hard. I
can-
said
No.
it was weird.
I believe firing gun melee though does proc AOO, doesn't it?
It might actually attack
Because then
cause an attack of
he
opportunity.
could probably attack of opportunity, right?
I think.
Give me a second to double check
Goes
that.
off beforehand.
I would expect that someone in melee, it wouldn't matter.
I remember reading that it was a very
But-
poor decision to fire a ranged weapon or spell in
That
melee.
I'm like trying to shoot. Because
Cover fire
if
is-
somebody is
That's what I thought.
in melee with her,
You still have to duck out of the way of your shot, which applies.
I mean, assuming that I would even be shooting at somebody who is directly next to her.
It still works. And that's because she's still off guard, or she's still moved from your shot. So she's less defending herself for the entire round until it comes back to you. Right? So just because she was picked up, she's still... It works. It works.
Doesn't look. I don't see anything that says that she would take an attack of opportunity from being in melee. I will. We can try to double check it. Corey, do you know anything about that? specifically?
It's called
What's that?
reactive shot. But let me look at ranged attacks. I think ranged. Okay, I'm in the wrong spot here. Yeah, it's called reactive strike on 422, and that's only to movement.
Yeah, that's what I thought. If you trigger an attack of opportunity from movement.
But shooting into
So-
melee, I'm not sure anything. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think they have any rules for that
So
anymore.
from what I'm seeing from like a forum is that shooting into melee causes a -4 penalty, and you will provoke an AO from the person next to you.
That's in first edition.
In second edition, from what I see, you just get hit by an attack of opportunity.
Range and
If you're using a longbow, you have other penalties. But if you're not using a longbow, and if you're using a longbow, you have a -2 penalty. If you're using a short bow, the weapon die is smaller. If you're using a non-longbow, there is no direct negative except
oh my
an
god,
attack.
that's so weird. What are
Apparently.
they thinking?
So it doesn't say. I don't. What page are you on when you're reading? Because all I see on under range and reach is that range and thrown weapons have range increments. That's it. And it talks about range increments. Nothing about.
Yeah, no, I don't see any actual attack of opportunity triggering unless you have like an ability that allows you to stop
Yeah.
somebody from making.
So there's
an
no
attack.
penalty for doing a range attack in melee in this edition, from what I can tell right now.
Yeah, I'm also not seeing anything that shows that there's a penalty of that. Though she does have a -2 penalty to hit you from what Crystal did. So she's at a 22, which means it's not a critical attack. I don't know why it's saying that it's a critical attack. It's actually not a critical attack. Um,
But would I get an attack of opportunity from the first attack before she makes the second one?
Doesn't
no.
look like it. We can't find anything in the
There's
official
no
rule
attack
guide.
of opportunities from using a
The
melee
table of
a ranged
contents
weapon
in
in
the
melee.
PDF is
It's called
so
Reactive
much
Strike.
worse.
Guys, look it up. It's on page 422 of this book. I'm not sure what the other page is, but, you know, look it up yourself if you have questions, man. We gotta keep the game moving.
So she's gonna hit you, but it's not a critical strike. It's just a normal attack.
a normal strike.
Yeah, it's just a normal strike. Which means her damage will be this.
It's class specific to
It
barbarian.
will only be 2 points of damage. Because she doesn't get the sneak attack off on the second part, I don't believe.
Okay, then
Unless
my
you're
temp
off.
HP would take it.
Unless you're off guard. Oh, actually, you are off guard. You are off guard. Because she succeeded at the feint. So you'll take 7 points of damage. And that's the end of her turn.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll have to reload next turn.
Alright.
I discovered my confusion was because of the terminology difference between this and 5e. So there is a feature called Attack of Opportunity that is specific to a couple of classes that would let you melee strike a creature that tries to make a ranged attack.
Ah,
on you.
interesting.
Yes, like I said, there's an action you can take to do it, but you have to have that action. Okay.
I just figured if anyone would have that action, it'd be a fighter. Like
Fighter, barbarians, champions, maguses, and swashbucklers can all take
Kind
it
of
as a
specific
as a feat.
feature for that.
It is a feat action that you can take.
Hello.
Okay, that's the end of her turn. We are back up to the top of initiative. Azura, you're up.
Whee! Okay. I guess it's time to reload and shoot.
Hey.
Yep.
Man, we are rolling
That,
pretty...
oh my god, it's such a bad roll. Ugh.
You didn't target her. But
Oh, right.
15 is not gonna.
no, it would still miss by
Yeah, I
just
kind of
barely.
figured.
Wait. Yeah, just barely.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no penalty for firing while in melee. It just says, as long as your target is at or within the listed range increment, also called the first range increment, you take no penalty to the attack roll. That's
Sure
it.
is 40.
Page 403.
Okie dokie. Well, I guess I don't feel like the situation is dire enough that I need to use a hero point for this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use my last action to reload.
Okay, reload, attack, reload. Got it. Malcolm, you're up. You have her in your hand. She is
Okay.
squirming.
Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna sheath my axe. And he's gonna try to disarm her.
Okay, you can attempt to disarm. There are rules. There should be rules on your character sheet for disarming.
Yeah, I'm gonna post them on the chat. So I'm gonna
Technically,
try
we
to
just
make
need
an
her
athletics
key.
check.
Yeah, you got to make an athletic check versus her reflex defense or her reflex DC.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Okay, you succeed. You are able to.
Tarek?
Able
Weaken the
to?
target's grasp on the item. So they will take penalties to any attacks they're using trying to use the weapon. If you critical success, then you would be able to rip it out of their hand entirely. Knock it out of their hand
Okay,
entirely.
so he has his hand on it.
So you're contesting the gun with her.
Yeah. Could I redo it? Would I take a penalty if I attempt to do it again?
No, you wouldn't take a penalty. You can just keep trying to knock it out of her hand. It just takes
Okay.
another action to do it.
Actually, maybe I'll just drag her out in the open so she doesn't feel as safe.
Yeah, you can carry her away. That's part of the
Okay.
grab.
It's
Being grabbed.
grappled. She's grappled.
Grapple.
Yeah, she can't move, so you can drag her away.
Get rid of that cover bonus, why don't you?
Which
Yeah, I'm gonna remove her cover bonus and just drag her out towards where everyone is.
Okay, you're gonna move, but you're gonna move at half speed.
That's
So
fine.
you can move like
I'm
3
just-
squares?
Yeah, 3 squares. I can drag her here. Yep.
She's squirming as hard as she can to try to get out of your grasp.
That's
That's-
not my turn.
That's 2 actions. You have another action.
No, because I sheathed my battle axe
Oh,
to
you sheathed
get to
your
the
battle
summon.
That's right. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, Father.
All right, let's see what I got here. Ah,
Oh, are you Australian now?
shush.
Yeah. Accent changes
I
every
know what I'm
episode.
doing.
Crikey.
Crocky, mate.
Fucking alligator.
She's vicious just like a mother croc.
All right. I think it's time to get a little more serious. I'm gonna pull out my little clockwork mace.
Okay.
I'm going to attack at a -2 penalty, so I can do non-lethal damage.
Okay, well done.
In the name of Bri, I bash your skull. in.
Bonk. Yeah.
Sorry.
Gonna ring that bell on her head?
Ring her bell, Corey. Or I should say Padre.
Here I go.
Oh my,
my
god.
God.
Would you like
This
to
might
spend a
be
hero point on
hero
that?
point time.
Do I really need a hero point?
I don't know,
You
do
don't.
you? You got 2 right now?
You know
want
what?
to.
Everybody is hero pointed and missed. I guess I'll hero point and miss as well. Let's do it.
Hero point and miss.
Praise the Lord.
Well, you know, this is the game after which
You
they
do gotta
reset,
describe,
right?
though.
So you got 2?
So what I'm gonna do is I pull out my mace and I come up to hit, but I don't. And instead I pull back again and I wind up real hard like wind it up.
That's right. Like a propeller.
And I go for the breadbasket because I'm trying to do non-lethal. The soft flesh.
Okay, go right in the gut. Right
in the
kidney.
gut. Because everybody knows that hitting somebody in the gut never hurts.
Yeah. It won't kill you immediately.
That's all that matters. In the
Not
eyes
like
of the Lord.
it's not like liver punches have ever critically injured or even killed people.
Absolutely. Guts? Who needs guts?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here we go. Add that and roll. 13. See?
Well, at least it's
Oh,
not
you-
a
no, you
critical
did it with you
failure.
did it minus. Oh no, you did
No,
it with a
that's
-2
just how
normally. Okay.
much you missed by.
Okie doke.
It's that time.
Go do it.
We've been at it for a while, huh?
I don't know why I have a minus. I don't know why it's a d20 +1 because I have a +4 to strike.
That's what I thought too. Oh, because it's trained 3 and then
Non-lethal -2.
-2.
Oh, I
Minus 2
see. I
for
see.
non-lethal.
Strike, because you're wanting to do non-lethal.
But do you have it written as +4 on your attack?
No, it
No,
says it says I should get. It says +0 from strength, but my attribute on it is dexterity, not strength.
With a
Oh,
mace?
That's what it says. It says
mace
strength
is-
off, dexterity on. When I do, I have no idea what's going on here. That said, I still have a
Sure.
second attack that I can do.
you do have a second attack you can do. That is very true.
Yes.
You know, mace don't need to be reloaded.
No, they do not.
The arms don't need to be reloaded.
Bonk.
Wait, this is the wrong. Yeah, this is mace. Okay, I'm just trying to see what I'm doing here. I may not be able to actually hit with this unless I roll a 20, but we'll see.
I believe
You rolled
in
19.
Hit by +0. Congratulations.
Okay, you do manage to hit her. Roll damage. You are currently targeting Benjamin, but it will still apply.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry. Whoops.
Just target her instead,
Gotcha.
and then roll damage.
Didn't mean to hit you, didn't mean to hit you, Baba.
Stay down.
Damn.
I
it.
hated that
no.
haircut you gave me last time.
I've changed my mind.
There you
Okay,
go.
I'm gonna
2
apply the
points
damage
of
for you.
non-lethal damage.
Your healing is being repossessed.
Okay, she like flails as she's bonked in the side, and she's like, "What the hell is that? Was that a gear?" Ah! That's the end of your turn. Morgan.
Hey, I'm
Comma
gonna
V.
try to do something. It'd be really neat if I could do something.
I believe in you.
Hopefully it works.
I don't have stat in anything either. I just
No, you're good at stuff.
I can't do anything.
There are things that you is good at.
I can't do nothing. I don't know. That like quill pen is going right for eyeball.
Okay,
Because
go ahead and
I'm fed up.
telekinetic
Piercing?
projection. It's piercing, yeah.
She doesn't have any cover anymore for me, right?
She has no cover. In fact, she is at a -2 to her AC because she is held out in front of everybody.
But it doesn't matter because I rolled a 4 again.
You got another hero point you want to spend?
No, I'm not doing that again. Stop it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
Not
free
worth
one.
it.
We're about to end the game. And
No, it's not. I keep one, right? They're just
You
gonna
start
make
this new
me
session
Then, yes,
with
but if
one.
you burn that hero point to 0, you still get a hero point back at the beginning of next session.
All right, I don't even know the fucking chair. The chair. I'm gonna throw the chair at her. The tiny little
So
quill
you
didn't
flit
work.
the quill, but that was only a distraction, and
For
you
the
just
chair.
slammed the chair into her. Okay,
Hopefully.
do it again.
Oh my god.
Chair to the kidneys.
Please. Please.
The classic
Okay.
blunder.
Is that a critical hit? She has a -2. Tell me it is.
She has a
I
-2.
need
Yeah,
something.
so you get a critical hit
Thank you, God.
for the damage. Roll. What is the damage of this?
God, I decided to go with
I
the
think
chair.
wooden desk chair has a fatal
2d6.
D12.
Bludgeoning damage. So it would be 4d6 bludgeoning.
Okay, I don't know how to do that.
Roll damage. Here, I'll do it. I'll do it. D6. 2. Bludgeoning. Add. Whatever. These are all bludgeoning. There you go.
Okay, I'm glad I picked a chair. I guess.
So,
That makes
chair, you're doing 13 damage to her. Bonk. Okay, as soon as the chair crashes into her and just like breaks apart and scatters across the room, she's like, okay, fuck! Oh, Christ! What is wrong with you people? I'll stop.
Ain't
She left
nothing
Silver
wrong with
Gun.
us, hun.
Put their hands up.
Your keys now.
You're trying to murder me. What do you mean there's nothing wrong with you?
Not murder. Just need your keys.
Okay, we'll end initiative. And unless people want to keep moving, we can keep going if you want for like another 30 minutes. But if y'all are ready to call it here, we can call it here and start next game session with y'all interrogating her to get you like cooperate.
That sounds like a great plan.
Sounds excellent.
We'll stop here.
Okay. The seating arrangements in the room are a little less nice, but
Sit on the fucking floor.
I just want to point out that I'm standing in Malcolm's blood, or not Malcolm, the barber's blood. Standing in the
I'd
barber's
imagine there's a
blood.
lot of it,
Ben's
yeah.
blood.
Okay.
He's got like a bullet hole in his cheek now.
Something like that. He's got a cool new scar.
All right. Well, I appreciate everyone for joining us tonight. This has been Outlaws of Alkenstar. Thank you so much for watching us here at the Dead Unicorn. Now remember to rate and follow us wherever you're watching, either on Twitch or YouTube or somewhere else. If it's been, if you've been here for the live stream, thank you so much for being here. If you're watching this as a pre-recorded episode, then feel free to catch up on the previous episodes or come join us for some more. From Logan, Sasha, Crystal, Victor, and Corey, my name is Tarek. Hope you all find some time to go roll some dice.